Now these dolphins are feeding as well, so if you look at their movements, they are kind of turning quickly around the. Now this humpback whale is about 40 feet and links up her hair, fingernails, horses, hooves, and rhino horns. And it looks like we have a fin whale up at about 10 o'clock. It is very impressive off of like the humpback whale. However, they have a different feeding mechanism, and when they come up through feeding, they will travel so it's very impressive to be able to see fin whales up here as well. And there it is feeding again. So you can see that's its fluke up out of the water as it's turning and feeding. And we rarely ever get to see fin whales feeding like this, so this is a very this behavior that you right here. You can see this entire whale right now underneath the surface. We're going to get your camera ready. Beautiful, look at this one humpback. That's a great way for us to identify them. So here's another look at all of these dolphins coming right by our boat. Now since they have white stripes on their body, you will see that neon green color in the underneath the water column as well, because once again that sun is reflecting off of those white stripes. So it is way towards. There's one up at 1 o'clock that just went down, and then we have several whales up ahead of us. And two beautiful struggle whales up ahead of us right here. And we have one moving pretty quickly right towards the side of our boat. So we should be getting a nice look at this whale as it's coming right down towards us on our left side. And you can see those circular pelts. Beautiful. Here comes our second whale down on a dive. So the humpback whale is still a very much endangered species. They only have a world population of about look at 10 o'clock. Came up at the surface and is going down on a dive right now as it's feeding. We got a great look at its head. Here comes the second one. so just make sure you're still watching on our